Mr. Halter, one question came up again in this debate. I don't know if we've really gotten a clear answer on that. An Employee Free Choice Act, if you had been in Senator Lincoln's shoes,
Jason,
would you have filibustered that?
I want to just cut you off. I gave you the answer there today. I know that Republican groups and others would love to keep focused on this non-issue. I'm focused on the issues that are important to Arkansans. I'm focused on creating jobs, focused on improving education, focused on taking on special interest groups in Washington. I appreciate what you do, but the fact is everybody here knows that you have a particular ideological leaning. I doubt very much you're going to be voting in the Democratic primary.
I plan to vote in the Democratic primary.
Good. Okay. Well, I hope I can get your vote. But here's the point. There are issues that are on the minds of Arkansans. I will tell you that in countless town hall meetings, that issue has never been brought up, not once.
Okay.
Thanks. Done? Good. All right.
Think of the bill pending in Congress with regards to card check. Do you have a comment or an idea of that?
I do, sir. And this is something I've commented on many times, and I try to give people the same response because I think it's important to be consistent on this. I've talked with a number of folks in labor and in business, and the initial card check legislation that you're familiar with, the Employee Free Choice Act, that legislation the discussions that are going on about that now are about a compromise bill. And the card check part of it, the check-on part, is now no longer operative. Okay? The fact is that there's discussions going on about streamlining and speeding up the election process. There's conversations going on about making sure that neither side in these discussions or the elections are unduly influencing the folks who are voting. You know, there's some additional protections built in. Now, the thing about this is, I have not seen, and some people say that it has not yet been reduced to bill language, but there's conversations going on about the principles involved. And those principles I just outlined to you, I'm supportive of, right? I think speeding up the election process, making sure that both sides have fundamental fairness, that there's no undue influence there, I'm supportive of that. In countless town hall meetings, that issue has never been brought up, not once.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I just had a quick question. I did watch the first debate and thoroughly enjoyed it. You did a great job.
Well, thank you.
In light of tragedies like what happened with the massing mines in West Virginia, and we of course had quite a bit of debate in the state about the employee free card check. You did address it briefly in the debate, but I'd like you to expand a little bit on where you think that should go for American workers, Arkansas workers.
Okay. So folks have asked about the Employee Free Choice Act, and I've talked with labor leaders, I've talked with business leaders, and the fact is the provision, the majority checkoff provision that was in the original Employee Free Choice Act, the labor leaders I've spoken with understand that is no longer operative. They don't have the votes to get that. But they've been working on a compromise. They've been working on a compromise piece of legislation. Actually, Senator Pryor is one of 6 senators that has been working behind the scenes on this compromise. And it's been described to me. It's not anywhere on paper. They actually haven't reduced it to legislative language, but they've described the principles. And what it involves is a speeding up of elections, and also additional sanctions or penalties on either side if they try to put undue pressure on workers who are making this democratic determination as to whether or not to organize or not. And those principles that have been described to me, I support. Now, what I have been told is that those principles were shared with Senator Lincoln, and she indicated that she would not support moving them forward. And that is the reason, this is again what I've been told, that's the reason we had that legislation. Tell you that in countless town hall meetings, that issue has never been brought up, not once.
Okay.
Thanks. Done? Good. All right.